Are we live? I believe we are. Okay. I'm a little early because I'm just want to, send this video off to the right places. Okay, there's one. Okay, one more. Content creation is great. Share that. And there we go. Okay, I am all set. Well, welcome. Welcome. Just getting everything situated on my end. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, Chelsea. I'm excited for today's video. I've had my Moldavite and my Selenite on my decks, so hopefully they're extra insightful today. I'm gonna do a plug for my friend here, not prompted, but isn't this beautiful? I don't know how well this will come across, but it's a like a selenite wand. There we go. It's so beautiful. It's from Just a Box of Rocks. My friend Tristan runs it. It's pretty amazing. It's where I get all my crystals from. Um, but let's dive into this. So first off, one of my new decks, I got Postcards from Spirit. And I thought this would be a nice way to open us up. So I'm going to give it a little shuffle. Oh, there we go. And we'll see what postcard Spirit wants us to get. Okay. And they're so pretty too, like the backs of them. Each one is kind of different. Very neat. And then on the other side is just like a postcard. So let's dive into this. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. I like that, flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. That's really cute. That's awesome. I'm so glad I got this deck. This is a good one. And this is so perfect. So today, um, another plug for myself. I put out a podcast on the Healing Oracle podcast. Put out an episode, and I wasn't going to, but then I drew a card from my crystals deck here, and it was it was a red topaz, and it was all about get up and go and like just doing the thing, and so is this. So, it's very on brand for me today, I guess. Um, this is awesome. I love the no pressure, because a lot of times we put a lot of too much pressure on ourselves to be a certain way, act a certain way. So this postcard just in where instead enter life with all its flawsomeness. I enjoy that a lot. So I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna get this typed up and put like on my page or something, so those who weren't here can see it. I'd try and take a picture, but that's pretty tiny font. Um, awesome. So that's our first one. Let's do one more. Let's do the one from the top and from the bottom. So this one. Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel. As we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do surrender to the mystery, and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. That's just sweet. Loving you so much as always. That just makes me feel good. Alright. Put these away. And then I wanted to talk just a little bit about my Sleeping Bear trip because it was beautiful. I'm stationed in Michigan, and we have something called the Sleeping Bear Dunes. Um, it's a lot of sand, and they have a dune climb, which is like just a big hill of sand that you have to get if you want to get access the dune trails. I couldn't do that, but that's where my partner is great. He did not let me give up on that dune climb. I wasn't going to make it to the top, but, he pushed me, and I, was really tired for it. But after the dune climb, we went to an actual trail. And in this trail, there was a lot more sand, and I almost didn't want to do it. I took one look, and I was like, that's just too much, especially after that climb we just did. And, then we came to a sign that said 0.2 miles, you get to Lake Michigan. And I'm like, well, maybe I can actually do this. So through a lot of sweat and quite a few tears, I made it. And where is the story going? It's just the the end goal is worth the work, and that's something that I kind of forgot. I forgot how good it feels to put in a lot of work and actually feel accomplished from the mass amount of work. I feel like a lot of things that I've put my energy into lately, a lot of energy, the results aren't going to show for a while, if that makes sense. Um, and this just kind of renewed my vigor, or however you want to put it. So, and it reminded me a lot of healing because healing is not nice feeling most of the time. Jacob, it's just more sand. That's my partner for anyone who cares. It's just more sand. I'll have to upload. I don't think I put the video on my page. I'll have to show you guys the video I took. I was just all out of breath up at the top of the hill just saying it's just more sand. Where was I? It's like healing. Healing does not feel good, and you gotta work really hard at it. You gotta work like every day. If you really want to heal a trauma, like that's gotta be, a priority. Um, just like going out to Sleeping Bear Dunes, like nobody put a gun to my head to do it. I, with the help of my partner, pushed through it and did it. And now a goal of mine is to do the actual Sleeping Bear Trail. Possibly next year. I gotta get in shape for it though. Um, so I got an end goal in mind, and that's really awesome. You gotta start somewhere, and even though something looks really daunting and like you can't do it, keep pushing because you might surprise yourself. Um, Besides that, it was really great. The bathrooms did not have running water, or the campsite we were at, so that was interesting. A week with not a shower, just Lake Michigan. uh, Not as bad as I thought. You know, I feel like it was kind of like a hard reset on my skin because I was really used to putting lotion on and all that stuff. And my skin actually feels a lot healthier for it, so that's awesome. Besides that, I don't really know. We went tubing after the climb because we were both zombies. But lots of water time. It was so good. So, if you've never been to Lake Michigan, the water is so clear. at least the little inlet that we were at. We actually stayed on the Sleeping Bear Dunes campsite. Or no, it was DH Day Campground. There you go. That's the one. Um, but yeah, it was great. Lots of rocks, so if you go, bring your water shoes. For sure. Um, but now, that's all. I really just wanted to share that story with you about perseverance. Now I'm going to show off some of my new decks. So, first off, I want to show you the Carolyn Mace decks that I got. If you don't know Carolyn Mace, she's a medical intuitive, and she deals a lot with energy anatomy. And she put out these archetype cards. If you've read any of her books, you're familiar with the archetypes that she talks about. This is a very large deck, and I just put out a YouTube video of pulling my first 12. So I shared it, pretty sure. If not, I'll share it again, so go check that out. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing another one, but I wanted to show you my process, kind of, when I get a new deck. Next up, from Carolyn Mace, is Wisdom for Healing. In this, I'm going to be doing a full reading for the collective, and this is going to be one of the cards, or a couple of the cards. Next up, I got Archangel. This is by Diana Cooper. And then last but not least, I got a Spells deck. There we go. It says the Spells deck, 78 charms, remedies, and rituals for the modern mystic. I got a couple others too. Hay House, Rachel told me Hay House had a sale, so I was around the campfire on vacation, and just scrolling, adding to cart, it happens. But yeah, I got this Crystals deck, and this is something that I'm going to try to do every day, and pull one of these, and just, talk about it. I'm going to try really hard to put it up on the podcast. So, we got that one, and Legendary Ladies. Very cool. This Legendary Ladies, excuse me, Legendary Ladies and this Archangel deck are right up there with the Spirit Guide, or Lightworker. What is it? Keepers of the Light deck. That's the one that I have, by Kyle Gray. But, without further ado, I'm going to get ready for a big spread with new cards. So you'll see me reading the book for all of these. I do with all of my new cards. Alright, first off, open up this Archangel deck. And if you want to join with me, you can. You can close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Cleansing breaths when you breathe in. Picture all that fresh air in, and then out, all of that stagnant energy out. Okay. Give us 2 to work with today. There's that. Sticking out. Okay. Last but not least, I got my spread done. The spells card isn't actually part of the spread, but I thought it'd be interesting to pick one. It's just at random. And the backs of these are really neat. They're like this modern art kind of deal. Very cool. Let's just pick one at random. This one here. Sweet. Alright. Now that I've got my desk nice and messy. So here's what I did. So, since I am a legendary lady, Right, as I'm sure most people are watching this, we're all legendary ladies, right? Even if you're a dude, you're a legendary lady. Don't knock it. We all have that feminine energy in us. Um, so this is okay. Mayu. I need the book because I don't know if that's an R or a Y or what. But that's that one. So that's our middle card. Then I did two of the archangels. I did my as above, so below. So our face, face forward, we got Lord. Oh my God, these names are gonna kill me today. Lord W Y W Y V S L Y Wisel. I'm gonna put that one into Google. It says, accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. So there's that one. And then our bottom one. Oh, people are messaging. Yeah, totally legendary, Rachel. Uh, Bottom one, Archangel Jeremiah. Learn from your challenges, relax, and trust. There's that one. And then I drew two of those. What is it called again? The healing. Where did the top go? I am so discombobulated right in front of me. Okay, Wisdom for Healing cards by Carolyn Mace. I drew two of those. The two that we got, accept life's challenges and spend the day with God. So that's nice. Yeah, that's a hard one, isn't it? I'm gonna do really quick. WYWYVSIL. All right. Pronunciation. There we go. Let's see. How to pronounce Archangel. That is not what I'm asking you. Maybe this one will help. Wyval. So, Wivesel. Wivesel. I think that's it. Wivesel. I'm going with it. But let's go on to interpreting this. So, our middle lady, our legendary lady, it's the Ascension card. So let's see. And with these, I always urge people, if you feel drawn to this, to do your own Google search, because there's a lot more information out there, about these people. So here it is. Mazu. That does not look like a Z. Okay. Her name is Mazu. She's from Chinese lore. Just as goddess of the sea, Mazu guides sailors home from rocky oceans, she's guiding you to rise above the chaos of your life and situation to find your way back to your true self. That's nice. So that's Ascension. Really good. I like that card. She's so cute on there too. And that's works really well with this Lord Y. I'm just gonna Lord Y. That's his name. Acceptance and healing. You are a being of the universe. So a lot of the times, when we get bogged down with stuff, easy because we're human, and we forget that we're a being of the universe, and that's part of ascending. That's part of going above the chaos of your life, thinking above our human stresses, and getting back out into nature, or just seeing the beauty in the small things. That is, that's a way to ascend. Lord Y. Yeah. Let me read what Lord Y has to say in the book. All right. Y, this one's spelled differently. Wivsil. Okay. Is a power, a 10th dimensional angel from another universe who has recently arrived to help our planet. As an angel of birth, he supervises who is allowed to incarnate. He also ensures that every incoming baby is born at exactly the right moment to catch the cosmic current for its journey. He is a lord of karma who runs teaching schools in the inner planes to prepare and support beings from all over the universes. Some of his training courses prepare students for experiences on other planets and stars, and in different galaxies as well as the angelic realms. He oversees schools of healing on Earth, especially those with an Egyptian connection. He was one of the illuminated ones who oversaw the building of the Great Pyramid at Giza. It still keeps its antennae aligned to the stars and planets that send healing and light through it. Interesting. Choosing this card suggests that you are a being of the universe, one whose influence at a soul level extends beyond Earth. To align with your frequency with the great angel, find a quiet space, center yourself, and invoke him. Know that he is connecting with you and open yourself to his guidance. Be aware that much is expected of you. This card is also an invitation to attend Lord Wise training establishments on the inner planes. So if this resonates with you, ask to do so before meditation or sleep. When you return to waking life, make a note of any memories or impressions you have received. Lord Y is a great healing angel, so allow yourself to receive healing and send it to others. Right on. I can dig with that. Let's check on our second archangel, Jeremiel. Learn from your challenges, relaxed, and trust. There we go. All right. I don't have many thoughts about Lord Y. I'm just I need to read more to know what the cards are saying, how they all connect. If you ever get a reading from me, I'll be using decks that I definitely know, so you won't have to put up with all the reading from the book. But this one, Archangel Jeremiel is the angel of hope who supports your visions and dreams, though not always in the way you expect. That reminds me, I gotta stop. So all throughout my vacation, I was hoping to shed habits and things that just aren't serving me anymore. Or, just things that I've outgrown. And since I've been back from vacation, I've had 3 bombshells. What a way to test me, right? Be careful what you ask for, because it'll come to you in a way that you don't expect. And that's, I am resonating so hard just with that first couple of sentences. So, challenges are the means by which we all change and grow. Archangel Jeremiel presents you with them, then helps you see them from the enlightened perspective. This enables you to clear out old beliefs and ego blocks and forgive others. When you do this, your heart opens and you can empathize with people and find compassion. And as you let go of the past, you can embrace new possibilities. Archangel Jeremiel vibrates on a deep purple amethyst color, and when you are ready, he brings you blessings to inspire and motivate you, enabling your transitions to be more harmonious. Ask him to help you learn from your problems. It may be time to find a new direction. If so, ask him for the guidance to find the one that is right for you. Yeah. And then under the guidance, it's pretty much just saying it's time to move beyond the stumbling block. It's time to, it's time to get a new one. Rachel. Yeah, getting a new deck is like getting to know a new friend. For sure. And like each deck that I have, it uses for a different purpose, It's crazy how differently the decks speak to you. Yeah. Those are the archangels that I got for now. But now we got our healing messages. So our first one is accept life's challenges. I'm getting a lot of that, accepting life's challenges, and rising above them. That, with the Ascension card, Mazu, I think that's what it was, and Lord Y, just remembering that we are a being of the universe. Then finally with the Archangel Jeremiel, learn from challenges, relax, and trust. Challenges are always going to be there. So no matter what, it's like we have to face it. There's no shying away from it. So just face it head on, ascend, tackle those things and accept life's challenges. Today's lesson, reflect on the things you've been called upon to endure in this lifetime. Remember that we're all presented with obstacles as a way of helping us grow spiritually and serve God. Your goal, to examine the challenges in your life and make peace with them. So, Carolyn Mace, she uses a lot of different terminology, but if God doesn't vibe with you, you can very easily switch out that terminology for something else. I'm a big advocate for being able to adapt, whether it's goddess, whether it's universe, the spirit, whatever you want to use. It's same concept. Then the last one is spend the day with God. Today's lesson: this is a day for you to spend with God, a day of prayer, a day of silence. Imagine that your entire world is a sacred chapel. Every inch of your life is filled with grace and the presence of the divine. Your goal? To visualize yourself in the company of heaven every minute of the day. I like that. Um, if if you're watching this, you're probably a little spiritual, but even if you're not, this is just romanticizing the little things in your day. Having that cup of coffee and like I sometimes imagine myself in a movie or something, but that's the kind of thought that you need to put into it. You need to give these small moments a little more weight, because it truly is the small moments in life that get us through the hard things. Um, you know, your goal to visualize yourself in the company of heaven every minute of the day. Spirit is with us constantly. There isn't a moment a spirit is not with us. Whether it's an ancestor or our guardian angel, what have you. So that's I really dig this. I'm looking so forward to diving more into these decks. Um, but this, I wanted to use all my new decks because I wanted to let you guys in on just what does a new deck feel like? What do you do? I do a reading, I use them, but then we have this the spell card that's all about your altar. A sanctuary for your magic, altars are as diverse as the traditions that use them. In many paths of witchcraft, an altar contains candles, a cauldron, a cup for water, and a thame, a bowl of salt, a pentagram, a wand, and statues or images representing your reverence and interpretation of divine spirit. Your altar is an extension of you, a living thing reflected of your practice, with sacred items that hold personal significance. Clean your altar during the dark moon, replacing flowers, dusting off tools, and meditating over recent spells. Nice. Yeah, that's what an altar is. I'm sure a lot of people know. Narrating. I sometimes find my. Yeah, I do that too. Like in my head, especially in college, I had to ride a bus to and from campus, and I would just, looking out the window. It's like I'm in a music video or something. She looked listlessly out the window into the gray, whatever. I'm right with you. Uh, it's just it's nicer that way. I don't know. But altars are great. My desk is an altar of mine. I have a bunch of crystals and stuff over here. I'm gonna do that video where I show you guys my workspace. Um, but yeah, an altar can be anything. Don't let anybody try and tell you that you gotta have certain things on your altar. It's all personal. Witchcraft and spells, everything. It's all so personal. You do you, and whatever feels good for you. Yeah. So that's a lot of stuff that I got to clean up now. But I'm pretty done. So I want to end on our mantra, um, our self compassion mantra. So we're going to put our hands on our heart, and I'm going to say this 4 times. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be loved. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be loved. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be loved. May you be happy, may you be safe, may you be healthy, may you be loved. um, until we meet again, have a good one.